Hi, everybody, and welcome to We Be Fishing, the podcast version or spin-off version of the B&T Cat Fishing Adventures channel. If you're new to the program, welcome. We ask that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. And you also will get notifications of any future B&T Cat Fishing Adventures episodes coming up. And I'm sure you'll probably want to see those as well. Well, if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and watching the show. We definitely appreciate you. Now, let's get on with it, folks. We're talking about, the fishing cheats are at it again, folks. That's right. Everybody remembers, a year or so ago, the walleye tournament fishermen that were caught cheating by stuffing lead weights into the bodies of the fish they were catching. And they've probably been doing this for a while, but they got caught at a particular tournament and it cost them, boys. Now, not only did this bring national attention to them and embarrassment, let me go ahead and read this off for you. The pair of fishermen, let's see, those old boys there. Now, both of them were hit with 10 days in jail. Now, for a tournament that size and the amount of money they could have won, you think that's not a lot. Well, you're right. And especially if they've been doing this over a period of time, folks, they could have been making some serious jack. Now, they got 10 days in jail, but they also must serve 18 months of community control. Now, I'm going to say that's picking up trash around the highways and this and that, and maybe painting some community buildings or something like that. So they've got a little bit of work to do there. Now, they also lost their fishing license for 3 years. Ouch. Now, that one hurt. Not financially a big thing unless you're a fisherman for tournaments, or you're a commercial fisherman, or you're a guide or something like that. That could hurt. Now, but Kaminsky ended up having to forfeit his $130,000 boat. Ouch. Now that hits you in the pocketbook, or at least me anyway. Yeah, he had to surrender that. Well, you would think that this type of national attention, the punishment, now that they're both federal, criminals, right? This was the dollar amount of this cost them to pick up a felony charge there, folks. So you would think that would make them want to stay out of trouble a little bit. I don't know, but Kaminsky, now, he's the one that lost the boat. Now, apparently he got in trouble not too far back with maybe some type of forgery or something like this, trying to pass illegal money, we'll say. Okay. Now, I'll confess, I do not know the outcome of that charge. I'm not keeping up totally with this guy's life, but this story ended up catching my attention, and I wanted to bring it to you guys. If you're a cheat, life is just not paying. So now, this time, he was cheating again, but it wasn't with fishing. No, this time had to deal with hunting. All right. So this guy is outdoors type personnel, thinking he's, big time fisherman, hunter, so on and so forth. Well, he's pretty much trash. Okay. The officials discovered in Pennsylvania, in this man Kaminsky's home, he had several buck mounts on his wall. Now, apparently in the investigation, they found out these deer were harvested at nighttime, and he is being hit with poaching charges for this. Now, not only did he have more deer than he was supposed to in there, but it seems like Kaminsky here lost his hunting privileges in 2008 due to previous violations. Go figure. Previous violation. So this man's not even supposed to be hunting. He's poaching. He's taking these deer. He's not checking them in. He's not weighing them in. He's harvesting more than should be harvested. And he's just out there causing more trouble, folks. You don't think this is a big deal for some of you? Well, listen. This guy's not the only one out there doing that. There's several of you out there, or people out there, not my audience, obviously, but there's several people out there that thinks they're sportsmen. No, if you're sportsmen, you're going to follow the freaking rules, all right? Rules and regulations are out there, put on our waterways and are in our woods and so on and so forth for a reason. You harvest the certain amount of fish or the certain amount of deer or squirrel or whatever that your state recommends you do. Now, here in Kentucky, they've recently upped the amount of deer you can take because the population has risen. Folks, if you abide by the rules, right, things will change from time to time. Now, that may go up and benefit you that way, or it may go down a little bit. But follow the rules. That's why they have them, is to keep our wildlife and our fishing areas in balance, folks. And that's what we've got to do. We want to make sure there's deer out there and squirrel and rabbit for anybody that wants to hunt out there available for you to hunt. Same way with fishing. The fish, we want to make sure they're out there, and that's a resource that continues to be out there for each and every one of us to enjoy. But, this guy needs to go, period. Send him some other state, or country, rather, or lock this guy up for a long time. He's only 36 years old, or he may be older now, 37, so somewhere in that range, right? So 3 years, and he's back to fishing and all this type of stuff again. Now, hopefully, he is out of fishing tournaments for a lifetime. Hopefully, any reputable sponsors and or tournament promoters and director of fishing tournaments and so on and so forth is never going to have this guy back. Okay? So, hopefully he's out of there. No, should not be able to obtain a commercial fishing license, guide service, anything. Get him off the water, get him out of the woods. Yeah, put him behind bars and let him do his time for a while. Let him sit there and think about what he did. Kind of like when you're a kid and you got to go to your room and you just think about what you did, right? Well, he needs a long time to think about what he did, because apparently he's still trying to get away with everything, thinking he's smarter than everybody else, so on and so forth, and or the rules do not apply to him. Folks, in the comment section, let us know about what you think about these cheats. And especially, again, this story is about Kaminsky himself. I don't know about his partner. His partner was a little older than him. Hopefully, he had learned his lesson from this experience, and he's doing his time and not going to be out there causing more trouble. But this it tells us what kind of guy this Kaminsky is, folks. So hit the comment section what you think about this type of guy, his type of actions that he's doing out in the woods or on the water. Tell us what you think his punishment should really be. I don't know. I feel like 10 days in jail on a tournament with such a large dollar value of ripping people off, and the chances are this wasn't the first time. Now, again, you'd have to investigate that, go on and find out, or have somebody confess to that. But, the amount of actual time, I don't know. That doesn't seem like a lot for his time. Now, again, missing 3 years of fishing, okay, that's fine. That one's not bad. I'd like to see it longer, 10 years maybe. But the 130,000 boat loss, that hurt. But if it was already paid off, or if it was a gift to him, or if he had won that one in a tournament, then it doesn't currently hurt him financially, right? So he needs some monetary punishment other than the loss of the boat he had already had. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. He's at it again. I don't know. Hopefully they put a stop to him and others just like him. Thanks for watching, folks. We appreciate you stopping in. Again, if you still hadn't gotten around to it, now's the time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. Give us a thumbs up on this episode. And like I said, in the comment section, be sure to tell us what you think of this guy and his actions and what his punishment should be. Again, thanks very much for watching We Be Fishing. Again, it is the spin-off version and a viewable podcast version here on YouTube. So we appreciate that. This is the spin-off version from B&T Catfishing Adventures. So when you subscribe, you're going to get both B&T Catfishing Adventures and We Be Fishing. So there you go. Thanks very much, folks. We'll see you soon. You take care. We'll see you right back here at We Be Fishing.